Surprise, we're doing it now. Look, I didn't know what, I didn't really know what to, look, I thought I might as well do it now because, yes. Right, there we go. That. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I completely forgot about that. Right. Has my Discord pinged? It has. Lovely. My Discord is in fact pinged, everyone. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I do not want my phone to be bloody pinging all bloody stream. But yeah, I'm gonna show off the brand new background because it's time for a rebrand. Although before I do that, right, I just want to say something very quick. People are okay to DM me. People are okay to DM me. I'm perfectly fine with it, right? But don't Joy. But if you're gonna DM me just to start drama, just get out of my DM. Because yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or a couple of days ago, either way, recently, someone hopped into my DM trying to start drama with me. I'm not gonna say who, because frankly, I can't be fucking bothered, but it's just, I just want to I just want to say that very clearly, that if there's someone gonna be coming into my, DM, please don't fucking come in just to start drama. Okay, anyway, now that I've got that out of the way, it's time! I'm gonna immediately show the background, because, oh, wait, that's not, okay, hang on, how do I, Jesus Christ, here we are, right, okay, new background time, this is gonna be mental, right, here we go, 3, wait, hang on, I haven't actually put it in yet, right, there we go, 3, 2, 1, and look! Wait, look at that, it's a new background. Holy shit. It's a new background. I can't move my character, that's bloody amazing, that's amazing, I can't move my character, right, hold on. There we go. Now I've got myself a full-blown VTuber setup. This is amazing. Oh my god. We've got a new background now, lads. And lasses. And anyone in between. Hey Noah, congrats on the new setup. Ta very much. Yeah, I decided to read... Right. No, I didn't actually show it on the Discord server, right. I decided to do hang on. Come on, Carrot. I decided to redesign the whole... the reason I decided to redesign it is because, I mean, compared to the old one, right, whilst the old one has a certain charm to it, it's not exactly the best piece of art. Plus, as you may or may, for people who are just tuning in and probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, in my Discord server I said about how I wanted to do some art. I wanted to learn art because why not? Second hobby of mine? Okay, maybe not second, because I've got the whole sampling thing. Third hobby. Yeah, there we go, third hobby. The funny thing is, what? Just popping in between me, just popping on in between me watching over / monitoring Discord Symphony. Been a while. Your content is incredible, man. Also, I've been inactive on your Discord chronically. I am very bad at reading. Oh my god. I am terrible at reading. But yeah. I don't. Is there actually a way where I could just show comments on this? I don't know if that's possible. I really don't know. Hang on. Edit. Select the sources you want to delete. What? I don't want to delete any of it. How do I... Okay, right. Widget. Ah! Here we go. I found it. Here we go. I got myself a chat. Look. It's the chat. We got the chat, everyone. Look. We've got the chat. That's lovely. I didn't know that this was a thing. I've never, as you can tell, I'm still learning Prism. Wow, now I don't look like I'm talking to myself. Now I'm not crazy. Oh my god. Oh, congrats. You just have your chat on the, you see your messages on the screen now. Say hi. Especially the vault. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but oh well. It is meant. If I hang on, is there a way? Breaking news! My internet is shit. I'm using data now. Screw it. Okay, for some reason, Kindmaster thought it would be a great idea to bloody notify me about something. Why? Right, hang on, I'm gonna get rid of these, because... Let me just get rid of my notifications, because that might also be a bloody, you know, it might... whatever. Anyway, put my phone back on Do Not Disturb. There we go, right. But yeah, no, we've got a whole... Anyway, I'm gonna reply to the chat, because I realised that I kind of just not acknowledged it. Yeah, no, it's fine. I've been inactive on your Discord chronically. It's fine. My Discord server I should rebrand my Discord server and call it Noah's Graveyard, because of how dead it is. But it's fine. Either way, this setup is absolutely bloody mental. Like we've got the. If I hang on, can I? No, that's to edit the video. That's to edit the stream. Whoops. Right, hang on. Right, I'm gonna. Right, yeah. Let's bring in an item. And we're gonna bring in the old setup really quick. Right. Yep. Add. Oh my Christ! Why have I got so many images? Right. If I just. Right. I've not even brought it in. Amazing. Right. So right. If I just let's just do a side by side comparison. Right. So obviously this is obviously the this is obviously the old one, and then you look at this one. There's a massive improvement. Can I make the chat smaller? Cannot use the chat. Please check the. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, right. Using data now, because, yes. No, I'm not using data, I'm using my internet now. I think my internet is fine. I don't know. Anyway, oh shit. What were I gonna say? Oh yeah. I've been very bloody busy lately. One, I've been trying to, as you can tell from the art that I've been making in the background, I've been working on the art, like improving that, because the thing I'm going to be doing, right? A couple of things I've been doing. Being away, I suppose you could say I have been away. A couple of things I have been doing whilst I've been away is, actually, I can hide the chat at the side. Yeah! Okay, anyway, what were I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, what have I been doing? Oh, yeah, right. If you've been in the Discord, which you probably haven't, because it is dead. I wouldn't blame you if you haven't, because it is dead. Anyway, if you've been in the Discord, if you go into the music feed, yeah, it's music feedback. If you go into the music feedback chat, you'll right, and you may have seen the community post about it because I talked about it briefly, and some of you are probably thinking, "Oh, competition, what's that?" Well, not what's a competition. I mean, you get what I mean. Um, and what I did was so basically, right. There's a competition I entered, right, which was it was a labs competition, right. Now you might be thinking, oh, okay, a labs competition. Wow, what does it entail? Jesus Christ, what does it entail? Basically, the whole idea of it, basically grab like someone else's melody. I don't normally do this, but for the labs competition, I thought, fuck it, why not? It's a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun, and it's not like I'm going to be releasing it anywhere. Anyway, so the competition was to grab someone else's melody. Internet is very bad. I probably need to sort out the stream at some point. What if I degrade the quality? It's probably because of that. That's probably why. I probably have to degrade the quality of it. Okay, hang on. Can I degrade the... What does DVR do? I have no idea. I don't know what DVR does. Is there no way I can tweak the quality whilst I'm here? Oh, okay, I don't know why I put this under gaming. I've just realised I forgot to change the category. It's not gaming. This is not gaming. We're not playing a game. Unless of course you count the setup a game. This is not a game. And people are probably joining the stream thinking, what the fuck is a labs? Oops. Oh dear. I don't know how I didn't catch on to that, to be honest with you. That's probably why that I genuinely forgot to change the category there. Whoops. Oh yes, because this is my favourite game. Man sat in front of a image. Okay, anyway, look, okay, right. Anyway, what were I saying? I went off on one. Oh yeah, labs competition, right? Also, just very quickly, to anyone who's joined thinking I was playing a game. Whoops. I probably should have thought of that, but whatever. Anyway. Actually. Ooh, I like the bubble. Ooh, bubble chat. Yes, please. Okay, right. Oh, shit, I dropped my phone. Why? I dropped my phone by complete accident. Whoops. Anyway, okay, right. Oh my god, I've spent like 10 minutes trying to explain this bloody competition that I entered. Oh my god. Hey, Jesus Christ. Guys, I think my phone is a bar of soap because I keep dropping it. Why? I think it must be a fucking... My phone must be a bloody... You know... Right, hold on. I don't... Okay, what... Oh my god, the chat... I can't see the chat anymore. It says cannot use the chat. Why? The chat is... Okay, hang on. Right. I need to watch the VOD for it. VOD? I need to watch the stream on my end, and I need to see if people can actually see the chat, or if they see exactly what I say. Cannot use the chat, please check your internet connection. I'll have here. I have perfect internet. Buffer. Meanwhile, a few seconds later, probably buffers. Yeah, very good internet, you're right. That's bad. Oh, no, it's fine, man. LOL. Yeah. Okay, the chat is completely bugged out. I can't see the chat at all. Hold on. How do I... Right, hold on. The problem, right, okay, here's the thing, right. I can't see the recent messages. I think it's bugged. So now I have to watch the... Now I have to watch the, Now I have to watch the, you know. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just gonna have... And now it's buffering on my end, and now it's probably gonna tell me that my connection is weak. Oh, no, it's still playing. Okay, never mind. Okay, anyway. Jesus Christ. Okay, competition. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I entered a labs competition, which is basically just... like, taking someone else's melody and basically reinventing... Bro, bro, this stream, this... I just want to talk about the bloody competition that I entered, and the stream is doing bad. Oh my god. My phone hates me. My internet is mean to me. My internet is mean to me. So you know what? Okay, I don't know if it's actually cut out. Okay, never mind. I can hear myself perfectly. That's nice. Okay, now I can bang on about the competition without my internet being a bit of a wank flap. I'm gonna get rid of the chat because there's no the chat being here is about as useful as a fucking... You know, it's not useful at all. Anyway, what were I going to say? Right. So I've already explained the competition. I'm not saying it again. And, yeah, here's the thing. I thought there was going to be a lot of submissions for it. Because, you know, the amount of reactions to it, there was enough reactions. It's almost like a popular Discord server. That's what it felt like. You know, because you see popular Discord servers and you have, like, tons of people reacting to it. They had a lot of reactions to the message where they announced it. And I thought, okay, I've got serious competition here. So then what do? I load up the place where you submit. Guess how many submissions there are? If you haven't been in the Discord, that is. Time's up! There's 0. There's no submissions. Well, apart from mine now, because I submitted. I had to laugh, because here's the thing, there's only 2 weeks till the deadline is, there's 2 weeks, probably less than that now, for the competition. I'm convinced that nobody's actually going to submit, and that it's only going to be me. Now, in my luck, someone probably will submit. Maybe a couple people will. I don't know. But here's the thing, right? There's been some people in there who have said that they are going to submit, but they've not done it yet. So we'll just have to see what happens. I don't know. I have that feeling that I'm going to be the only one that will submit, and well, yeah. You know, I'm going to read out the competition, because I think it's just, like, so then you understand what the competition is. Where is it? There it is, there's labs. Hold my phone so then I don't fucking drop it. Yeah, even now, it's still, I submitted it 21 hours ago. Right. 21 hours ago, I submitted it, and I still haven't received, like, nobody else has actually submitted. It's bonkers. Anyway, so let me just go to the actual chat where they announced it, right? Right, in total, hang on, 14, 25, 31, 47, 53. There's 53 reactions, and there's no submissions. How does that work? How does that work? So somebody please. So yeah, I thought, okay, that's a lot of reactions. It looks like I'm gonna be in for some pretty serious conversation. No, I mean competition. Some serious competition here. Well, obviously not, because only I submitted. And I swear, if I'm gonna be the only submission, and here's the thing, right? I'm gonna open the chat again. I'm gonna read out what the prizes are, right? This is what the prizes are. Top 3 submissions will receive a 1-year subscription to Labs Plus. Keep in mind, I already have Labs Plus, therefore I'll have 2 years. Anyway, well, no, because it actually ends in a couple of... my Labs Plus thing ends in a couple of months anyway. And you're probably wondering, how did I end up getting it in the first place? And the true reality of that is, someone actually DM'd me. Like, one of the people who runs the Labs account DM'd me. Because they have a Labs Discord account. Probably for things like customer support or what have you. And they messaged me being like, hey, we love your positivity. Do you want... can we give you some merch? And I said, no, because I don't like people send, okay, I didn't say it like that, it's paraphrasing, but I said, no, because I don't like people coming over to my house. They went, oh, okay, how about, originally it was going to be 6 months, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that sounds interesting, and then it wasn't 6 months, it's a whole year, which I'm grateful for, because it is, okay, look, they didn't have to do it. I'll take it. I'll take it. They didn't have to do that. Which is why I'm grateful for it. Even with the whole, like, Spitfire being owned by Splice now, even with all that, honestly, at the end of the day, it just makes music. At the end of the day, it makes music. I'll take something, even if it's paid, to make music. Half of the stuff that I have now is paid stuff. Thank God. And it's bloody good stuff, let me tell you. Right, I've been in the Labs Discord for quite a while. And one of the things that because I've seen the Labs Discord, even through its ups and downs. I sound like a proper war veteran. I've been in the Labs Discord, and I've seen ups, and I've seen downs. I've seen people freak out because of the subscription thing, and, yeah. What have I done? I've basically tried to calm everybody down, being like, guys, relax. It's not exactly any different. It's just like when people complain about the new UI, right? I don't know if you've seen the new UI, but basically the new UI is green, right? Personally, I don't have an issue with it. Now, if I was to say that to other people, they'd probably call me a fucking glazer. And they can do what they want. Thing is, right, it's not glazing. It's an opinion. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I went on a bit of a rant about the Labs Discord there. Anyway, what were I going to say? Oh, yeah, right. Prizes. I forgot to say what the prizes were. This is what the prizes are. Top 3 submissions will receive 1 year subscription of Labs Plus. I presume if I'm going to be the only one getting it, then obviously they'd just go straight to the winner. Anyway, the top community voted submission will also receive 1 year of Labs Plus. So it's kind of like a 4th place if you think about it. Anyway, now this is where it gets interesting. The winner will receive a special prize that will be announced soon. I'm curious as to what that's going to be. Should I win? Obviously. Knowing my luck, within the next week or something, there's going to be like 9 submissions and I'll probably lose. But, if I lose, it's fine. But, special prize though. Right, okay, right. Let's do some guessing. Because they say it's a special prize. What do you reckon the prize is going to be? Because here's the thing, it's very vague. And because they're part of Spitfire. Although, here's the thing, right? Not a lot of people know this. Right? Well, some of them kind of do. But some people just speculate. Some people just say that the whole, like, Labs, because Labs is Spitfire, that it's the same team who runs it. It's the same Spitfire group that run the Labs stuff. And here's the thing, right? The Labs team, like, the reason why they brand Labs, here's the thing, right? They brand Labs entirely differently, right? They treat Labs like it's a separate thing. Which makes sense in a way. So, it's basically, right? Basically, the way they They brand it. It's kind of like what they do with Piano Book, right? Because if you look at Piano Book, right? Granted, that's Crow Hill who own it now, but you know, look at Piano Book for example, right? That while that's got the same people who are running it, you know, like in this, so like they've got. Hold on, give me a minute. You know, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. It's a, the labs group is the labs stuff is essentially like what the fucking, you know, it's just this. They treat it like its own separate entity. But also knowing because they're part of the Spitfire stuff, just a separate part of it, I reckon that the prize is going to be some kind of Spitfire product. I don't know what it's going to be. It could literally be anything. That's my guess as to what the quote-unquote special prize is. It could literally be anything. But, yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, I'm kidding. So, yeah, I submitted to that. And so far, there's been no new submissions. Just mine. If okay, look, right. If a hypothetical scenario happens where I submit and it turns out I'm the only the only person who people can vote for. Because here's the thing, right? The deadline. We're already on the. We're already on. Okay, look, in the British time zone context, right now it is literally 2 minutes past midnight. Bloody hell. Anyway, in my time zone right now, it is the 18th. But in your time zone, it's the 17th. If you're American, that is. If you're American or Canadian or whatever, you know, if you're not from the UK, chances are it's probably the 17th for you, and that's not that is, you know, 31st. Let me do a bit of math really quick. Let me do a bit of math. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Right. Hold on. I've got my calendar up. Right. That is a total of 10, 11, 12, 13 days. That is 13 days. And people they can then start voting on till June the 15th. But I find it really funny because if you think about it, right? If I'm the only if hypothetically I'm the only submission, I got a Discord ping. What is that? Right. Anyway, I got a Discord DM. Anyway, what we're gonna say? Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's gone out of my head. Hang on, give me a minute. Oh yeah, if hypothetically I'm the only submission, right? It's just gonna be funny because it's gonna be like, and the winner is Noah. Wow, I didn't see that coming. I really didn't see that coming, guys. Jesus Christ. Honestly, right? I was literally not thinking, like, if that actually does happen, right? I'll probably end up. Well, one, I'll probably be freaking out because it'll be the first ever composer challenge that I'll have won. But also, I'd also be laughing because, oh my god. I mean. And the winner is, out of the only submission, the only person who submitted, obviously. Yay! Okay, in case you're wondering though, like, because there is a brief. Because, like I said, right? Like I said on the brief, I'm just gonna read out what it says, because better to read it out fully. Theme: old beginnings, new endings. Brief: write a short piece, 1 to 2 minutes, but they were also okay with under 50, like just slightly under a minute. They were okay with that. Anyway, write a short piece, 1 to 2 minutes, that starts with a recognizable melody in its original form, and then take that melody and reinvent it in your own style. Well, that's easy. Just grab the Grand Budapest Hotel and then just put it in the Neptunia style that I have. That's basically what I did. Anyway, use one or more of the first 10 labs packs that were released for this. Although I probably think, well, they weren't released for the competition, I can tell you that, but they've been out for ages. Anyway, but feel free to incorporate any other tools you'd like. This includes the following packs, and I'll tell you the ones that I chose, like, in a brief moment. This includes the following packs: Labs Strings, Labs Soft Piano. Okay, look, I'm just gonna say the names of the instruments: strings, soft piano, drums, amplified cello quartet, or as I like to call it, the inside number 9 cellos. Trust me, you'll see why. Anyway, labs. Why am I saying labs again? Electric piano, charango, choir, synth pads, frozen strings, and Peel guitar. Right. Now, out of all those, I chose. How many did I choose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I chose like 5 of them. Right. The ones that I chose were strings, soft piano, charango, electric piano, Peel guitar. Wait, is that all of them? Wait, did I say all of them? I'm just gonna open my submission. What did I say that I submitted with? What did I submit? Right, here we go. Peel guitar, soft piano, electric piano, strings, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, and charango. Those were my preferred instruments. I was hoping to use all of them, but as you can imagine, ambient synths in a track that sounds Russian as hell, it just is just a recipe for disaster. I named the track Alexander Desplat Will Be Proud.mp3. Oh my god. And I had to link the melody for them just in case they were wondering where it's from, because it is kind of obscure. I don't know how many people have listened to the Grand Budapest Hotel soundtrack, but if you have listened to it, actually no, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It is fun. It is fun to listen to. But yeah, mainly, it's fun to listen to, because believe it or not, right, there's very few orchestral instruments in it. Everything else is all, like, mandolins, lutes, cymbalom, if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know how you pronounce it. And, yeah. It also has this. Okay, look. The only percussion it has is the only orchestral stuff it has is like woodwinds or what have you. Like woodwinds and brass, that's literally it. There isn't any strings at all. Maybe an upright bass, but there isn't really any strings in it at all. Yeah, and obviously orchestral percussion, but other than that, most of it is like really folky. And I don't know what it is, but I just have a soft spot for that kind of music. As well as horror, but so yeah, if you want to listen to the piece I submitted, you can go into my Discord and go into the music feedback section, you can listen to it. That's my submission. The thing, right, is that right? Another thing also, which is kind of relating to a community post I put out. I used this, right. It is also related to my submission. There's this sound font that I've been using recently, and it sounds bloody amazing. It sounds very nostalgic in a weird way. And it's called SGM. It's basically what Toby Fox uses for his music. So, yeah. Which is amazing. You know, I mean, like, as far as I know, it is literally what he uses for, like, Undertale and Deltarune. Most likely. You know, my friend told me about it, right? And I said to him, yeah, I reckon I recognise the name, but I've never used it. And then I asked him to send it me, then I could give it a try. And then I tried it, and then, ooh, wow, I got my favourite sound fonts out of that. The pipe organ and the accordion. I like the accordion more, because I don't know what it is, it just sounds, I don't know what it is about it, but it just sounds Russian. Hello, comrade! Oh my god. Right, okay, let me just open up the chat again. Let me just... Wyatt Faz Gaming. Hi! Hi, how's it going? I would have the chat with me at the side, but it broke. It's literally broken, I think. Oh, no, it actually works now. Cool, blimey, it actually works. I'm doing good, I'm doing good, just pick up in my room. And also making a FNF AU mod. Lovely. Meanwhile, yeah, I've also earlier today, right? I don't know if I'm actually gonna go through with it, but there's this other composer competition which is for Crow Hill they're doing, and it's like you have to it's like the composer has to rescore a trailer using only sounds they've recorded on the phone. I want to try it, but at the same time, I'm kind of stupid. And no, what? It sounded like I was gonna say I'm kind of stupid. no, nah. I'm kind of stumped about it because I don't know exactly what they mean about it, because like it's very vague. I'm gonna get it up, actually. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get it up. There's no point. But you get what I mean. It is bloody. It's not exactly. I'm also going to learn on how to make music for my FNF mod because I don't want to bother you about the music. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Even if you did quote unquote bother me, I mean, no one bothers me. I just want to make that very clear. Nobody bothers me. You know, if someone asks me to make music for them, I'll either decline or I'll accept. Most of the time I'll accept. But here's the thing, FNF mods, that's impossible for me, because I don't have the sounds they use for it. So I can't really do that. It's way out. I would if I could, but I don't have the FNF sound fonts, so I can't. And I don't know if is there a way you can get them actually. Let me just have a look. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to how in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm referring to. Oh, I just realised that this is random. I've just realised in the chat, it makes your name all random colours. Wow. Okay. Anyway, the sound, look, because the sound font, right? I don't know if you have to pay money for it. Let me just. I'm gonna type in FNF sound font, and I'm gonna see if it comes up. Yeah, FNF sound font. Let's have a look here. Bear with. My phone nearly slid out my hand again. Jesus Christ, my palm is literally sweaty. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I know that it's supposed to be mum's spaghetti. I know that it's supposed to be mom's spaghetti or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. A lot. Yeah, for one, it costs. No, wait, what? Yeah, for one, that music is FNF music. For studio, it costs a lot. Okay, hold on. No, hang on. I'm seeing. I'm just having a look really quick. Right, there's a website that's called Musical Artifacts. Right, I'm just gonna look at it really quick. Oh my god, I have to verify I'm human. It doesn't believe I'm human. Beep boop, I'm a bot. Jesus Christ. Right, hold on. A lot. And the best and most popular one that's the best for FNF music is Jesus Christ, 180 quid. Dollars. Dollars, not quid. Jesus Christ. Right, hold on, let me just verify I'm human, then I can look at this musical artifacts page. I don't know why it thinks I'm a bloody bot, but I'm not. Beep boop. Now, okay, right, let me just see. Right, there's a thing called Game Banana. What's this? Oh, it's already downloading. Oh dear. No, stop downloading. I don't want it to be a virus. I don't trust that. No. I'm not downloading it. No. I wanna just say, and the music program for making music is called FL Studio. Yeah, that's what Toby Fox uses. Technically speaking, you can. There is cracking it, but don't do that. But there is also the trial version. The only difference with the trial version is that you can't save the project. But as far as I'm aware, you can still export it, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I could ask my mate, because I do have a mate who uses FL Studio for his music. But I don't know if I don't know. I could ask. I mean, right, Game Banana. Let me just go onto the actual website, then it doesn't fucking download something for no reason. Oh, wait, hang on. Is Game Banana the actual is Game Banana the actual people who made Friday Night Funkin'? Is that who they are? Okay, well, I'm looking at the AI Chromatic Scale Sound Font Pack. Disgusted. AI Chromatic Scale Sound Font Pack. No, yuck. Ooh, it's AI. Yuck. Nah, it probably isn't AI. Okay, look, nah, it's probably not AI generated, but even still. Right, let me just have a look. Right, hold on. Because there's a lot of these. There's Online Toad Sound Font, Online Eduardo Sound Font. I'm presuming these are from Ed's World, which I've not watched, but I've heard of. These seem to be community created. Bro, there's loops for Gorefield, Godfield, and Sansfield. Jesus Christ. There's a fucking Undertale equivalent of Garfield, and it's called Sansfield. They could have come up with a better name, but they called him Sansfield. Oh shit, I dropped my phone again! POV, you're me, and you try and keep your You try and keep your phone in one hand. It's impossible. Oh my god, there's a Mario the Music Box one. Alice Odoris. I probably mispronounced it. Sorry, Mario the Music Box fans. Just because I'm a music composer for it doesn't mean I know how it's pronounced. Wow, we've got an Alice from Mario the Music Box sound font. Lovely. No, Game Banana is just the name of the website. Oh! I thought they were the people who, like, distribute... Oh, shit. I did it again! I fucking dropped my phone again. My phone is a bar of bloody soap. Hey, yo, there's sprite sheets for Teto. There's sprite sheets for Teto. And some people are gonna be like, Teto? Teto? Teto! No, it's the, yeah, okay. Anyway, look, I only know about Teto because of my friend. Anyway, yeah. Let me just see. What others do we have? Okay. 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 Oh my god, there's a YouTube video which has the definitive FNF sound font, all characters and extras, and they lead to a Google Drive link. That's very trustworthy. Oh my god. Where do you even find the one that costs like 200? Well, yeah, in my currency, it'd be about 200. No, it wouldn't. It'd be about 107. Hang on, how much? I don't fucking know, and I'm not. Actually, no, let's look it up. She said it was $180. So hold on. GBP to USD. We're gonna convert it. Let me just convert it really quick. So, 180, what is that? Oh! 135 Great British pounds. But it's still quite expensive. Not gonna lie, that's enough for us to. That's probably the same amount you could put up your house for mortgage. One of my favourite FNFAU mod is called FNFD side, and the music is really good. Yeah. Now, I don't actually listen to much FNF music. The only stuff that I know about it is the fact that the music does the weird beep beep boop boop beep 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 bop 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 kind of sounds. That's the only thing that I know about it. I am actually bloody clear. I will say this, right? Right? Technically speaking, why is my phone flashing? Is it on low battery? Oh, I don't know, because my phone started to fall. It's on 14%. Absolutely bloody lovely. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't listen to much FNF music about if any at all. I've only heard like the beat. The only thing that I know is that the 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 boyfriend character just goes beep 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 kind of thing. That's the only thing that I know. But I will say this: just because I don't listen to much of it doesn't mean that I haven't had people approach me about it before. I have been approached about it before, believe it or not. And this was back in the days where this was back like when was it? 2021, something like that. It was somewhere in 2021. It was after my first ever thing, which was Total Roblox Island. It was after that. I don't know if I can say it because it hasn't really come out, and I don't think it's ever gonna come out. Because that, to put it bluntly, that chat is dead. It's been dead for a couple of years now. It's like a bloody graveyard in there. Anyway, so I was gonna be composer for that, but again, I've realised that making music for that is gonna be a lot more complex than I originally thought, because I've never done it before. And I remember looking at it and I thought, do I write it in the original? Do I do it in my style, which is a weird knockoff Danny Elfman kind of thing? Do I do that? What do I do? And it's like, yeah, I literally don't know how to do it. I've never written Friday Night Funkin' music, and I don't think I've ever. I don't think, given the fact that that isn't really my area, I don't think I'll probably get round to it. I probably could if I practiced, but considering that's not really that's not really, it's not really what I'm going for, because yeah, I'm not really. How do I put it into words? Look, it's 12:30 in the morning, and my brain is going. uh, I'm considering my thing is more lean into. I mean, whilst Friday Night Funkin' is a game, it is technically speaking, obviously a game. That's not the kind of thing that I do. The type of thing that I do is more, like the other, you know, like what we're currently working on with that FNAF fan game. things like that, and also well, obviously films. That's my main one, really, but I do games on the side. So, yeah. In all honesty, I think I'm having second thoughts about doing that Crow Hill competition now that I'm thinking about it, because holy damn, it involves a lot of work. You have to record your own sounds and use them as instruments, and it's like I don't have a lot of things I can record. Granted, I've got my DVD player, but I've tried sampling that, and it just doesn't sound good. And granted, I have my fridge. I've sampled my fridge, which sounds funny, haha, out of context, but it actually does sound bloody good. But here's the thing. They say that you're not allowed to have instrument plugins. So it's like, well, what am I doing? So, yeah. Okay, look, right, we've been going for an hour. Granted, the internet did kinda trick me a couple times. It did kinda trick me a couple times, right? And as much as I could go on all evening, I don't have all evening, unfortunately. I would if I could, but I don't. So I'm gonna end the stream. Hope you like the new background that I've got, because it is absolutely lovely. And yeah, that's what you're going to be seeing, both in videos and in streams more often, rather than the old one, because the old one is a bit... Meh, the old one is a bit whack. But yeah, I say a lot. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in, if you have tuned in, and yeah, if you catch this video on catch up, or nobody calls it catch up, you bloody dork. You get what I mean. If you happen to watch the, if you happen to watch the stream, through VOD, thank you for watching. Godspeed to you that you've managed to listen to a whole hour of me talking. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, have a good one. Have a good one.